Have you guys seen the news lately? It is time to usher in a new age of darkness. So you gotta build your cult of fanatics to help you out. That's right, we're playing Ash Catan from Arcana Games. What do you think I was talking about? Each player starts with an identical base deck. 3 initiates, 1 supplicant, 2 fanatics, and 1 acolyte. Similar to other deck building games, these cards start the draw pile from which players are going to pull 5 cards each round. After playing them, the cards are discarded, and once that pile is expended, the discard pile is shuffled and creates a new deck. Any new cards added during gameplay is going to increase the size and potency of that deck. Setup. This realm map displays the zones of control our cultists fight upon to gain the favor of the Dark One. Players begin with 4 cubes in the Citadel zone. The Conclave area is the marketplace for the game and contains all the purchasable cultist cards and 4 power cards. Cultists can be recruited into your deck and increase its power over the course of the game. The Arcana deck contains relics, edicts, auras, and fiends, which a player must select from a limited draw each round based on the divining abilities of their hand. Finally, the event deck determines the course of this Armageddon. Shuffled separately by events and omens, we create 4 stacks of 2 events each. 1 omen is placed on 3 of the stacks, and the Armageddon card is placed on the 4th. After each pile is shuffled separately, they're all stacked together with the 4th pile on the bottom, meaning that Armageddon card comes in towards the end. The first round begins with everyone drawing 5 cards, and starting with the player who has the most hypnotic eyes, you're gonna play all your cards at once. The ability points on each card must be resolved in this unholy order: Zeal, Divination, Influence, and Aggression. Zeal is the draw mechanic of the game, and this allows you to immediately draw and play more cards from your deck. Divination, once totaled, shows the number of cards you can pull from the Arcana deck, but only 1 of these can be added to your discard pile. Influence is the money mechanic, and this represents the amount you can spend to recruit new followers or activate powers from the Conclave. Aggression marks the ability to command armies on the realm map. Players use their aggression to take map actions in the following order: add cubes, move cubes, destroy cubes. Each point lets a player add a cube to where they already have an existing army, move a cube to one adjacent zone, or to destroy cubes in a contested zone. Whichever cult has the most cubes in a territory gains dominance and the favor and ability bonuses listed. The Conclave contains powerful and sinister followers. In addition to their regular attributes, some cultists have special powers Scour and Inspire. Scour allows a player to keep an additional Arcana card during Divination, and Inspire allows a bonus movement on the realm map during the Influence phase, essentially a march action. Each Conclave card has an Influence cost located on the top right. Additionally, the 4 power cards each activate a spell, but do not add any cards to your deck. March. This costs 1 influence and allows you to move a cube prior to the aggression phase, just in case you want more army mobility. Plague costs 4 influence and casts a pestilence across 1 zone. Players with cubes in that zone are going to lose 2 cubes at the beginning of their turn, and the plague stays until all cultists in that zone are dead. Curse allows a player to diminish the influence of another cult leader by 1 point. So by spending 3 influence, the cursor can give the cursee a curse token, which can only be removed with Dispel. This costs 2 influence and can remove curses or destroy enemies' auras. Auras and other magical cards like that are gonna come from the Arcana deck. Remember that Divination attribute we mentioned? Well, once your Divination points are counted, a player draws that many cards and selects 1 to add to their cult. Arcana cards include auras. These are enchantments that stay in place and provide bonuses continuously until an enemy dispels them. Edicts, mandates from the Dark One. These take effect immediately. Fiends are powerful allies that help provide aggression points on the realm map. Relics. These count for favor at the end of the game, including bonus favor for matching pairs, but they have no gameplay effect other than to weigh down your deck. Thankfully, Eschaton adds a creative mechanic called the Sacrificial Pyre, where relics or cards that were helpful early in the game but are a hindrance now can be removed from your deck instead of playing them, but they still count for points in the endgame. Draw a card from the event deck, which contains a global effect at the beginning of each round, starting in round 2. Each omen, when drawn, contains an objective the cultist can compete to achieve until the next omen is revealed, providing more favor for the Dark One. Once the Armageddon card is drawn, the final omen is immediately resolved, the world crumbles, everyone dies, and the players tally their favor to see who ascends to become the special assistant to the Dark One. And that's Eschaton. This cataclysmic card collector promises varied gameplay and requires creative strategy to keep up with all the chaos from the impending Armageddon. I'm Becca Scott, and you can watch me play this game and other games live at Game the Game on twitch.tv/Geek and Sundry or projectalpha.com. Keep playing games, y'all!